Hey there everyone, it's Snickerman back once again. Now, since I have two Minecraft series going and they're both multiplayer, I have decided, especially now that I actually own the game, to play StoneHearth. I have been wanting this game since I first heard about it it was either 2011 or 2012, one of the two. And I finally own it. Finally! I have been wanting it for so long, and now I am the proud owner of it. It's still in the alpha releases, so it's still quite cheap. Let me take a bit of soda. As you can see, I do not have any saved games. However, that doesn't mean I haven't been trying to play it. I played it a bit to get an understanding of how to do things, and it kind of plays similar to another game on Steam that's known as Nomoria, but that game has a lot more complicated mechanics than this game. And if you want to get an even older reference, or even more complicated game, you can go with the way back when original game. I think it was something along the lines of Dwarfs, and I don't mean the game Dwarfs as in the game on Steam, no. This game is a game where you are sitting there staring at a pixelated screen and watching little dots move as a turn-based thing or something like that, and it's just really, really complicated. It took me forever to even figure out how to set everyone to a task. This game I've been waiting on for so long because you can build custom stuff in the world. You can change your surroundings within pixelated sections so that you can create your own city. That's the entire purpose of StoneHearth. You can explore, well, it's supposed to have two things where you can either explore the surroundings and do whatever you want as a single individual character. I personally haven't figured that out, if that's even still planned to be a part of the game. Or you can sit down and create your own town. I don't know if they're planning on having this turn into a multiplayer game. Who knows? Who cares? I love it as it is. I can't wait to see what else they bring out into the game. And I'm rambling and going on and on. I'm going to go ahead and start a new game. This is the story of a brave band of settlers from... You have two options. The Ascendancy, which is the generalized group, or Freya's Children, a specialized group in mercantile stuff. And they specialize in pottery, whereas they specialize in masonry as one of the major things. They also start off with one extra thing that these guys don't: a saw. So I'm going to choose the Ascendancy. That's the hope. The Ascendancy, a prosperous and industrious kingdom. Seeking new lands and adventure, they set off to... This is a typical home for them. A temperate forest with mountains and other stuff, as it says. This is the other group's typical area. Too complicated for the people I chose, for the simple fact of, well, it's not a lot of wood, and you get the mason first, which is, yeah, problematic. So, I'm going with temperate. They set off to... I can't read it. Darkmoor Forest, or something like that. Normal. There we go. Darkmoor Forest, a location that is sure to be an inspiring place to start anew. Oh, cool, you can actually change it later on, before you begin. Alright, so that's literally the entire start to this game. The Expedition roster. These are the people that you start off with. Now, 6s are amazing, 1s are obviously terrible. The best thing to have is to try and get a well-rounded-ish thing, so let's see if I can get a better group. I have a 2 here, but I'm honestly not really going to worry about this because he can be my farmer. Here we get starting gold. Now, I don't have to spend all of it right now. I can save some of it. I have a habit of spending all of it. I'm actually going to save it this time. I'll save part of it. So I'm going to get a farmer's hoe because food is very important. And a wooden sword because I am going to need someone to protect us. By the way, the best protectors have the most health, which is what body is. I have 2 people with 6s for body. Unfortunately, one of them is also a very good crafter, but meh, I'm not going to worry about it. I've got an amazing crafter. So she's going to be the woodcutter. Right off the bat. And, alright, so let me rename these people. Don't worry, you don't have to sit here and watch me do that. Alright, so this is my roster. I have Fryn, the most terrifying woman in the universe. Yes, I could describe it, but I'd have to change the rating of this video. I would actually have to put 18 and over to properly describe how she is. That's how bad she is. Anyways, I also have Scribble. Hope you're not watching. Scribble note. Snickerman, because who says Snickerman can't be a woman? Who says I can't be a woman? In a universe. I mean, come on. Infinite universes. Who's to say in one of them I'm not a woman? Okay? Shut up. Hera. Because, well, if I remember correctly, she's a craft lady. You can fact check me if you want. I'm not going to bother caring because I honestly don't care. Garf Mel. Don't ask me why. Terra Celeste. Snickerman's girlfriend. If only I actually had one. Okay, anyways. And Marlene. Why? Because Final Fantasy VII, fuck you. Anyways, let's go. That was uncalled for. And now, the wonderful, wonderful part of I actually get to choose where I start. Now, this over here is telling me what the entire, if I'm understanding this right, what the entire lit up area, right, that follows the little yellow dot is able to provide for my place. This right here is the nice, average, well, above average thing for the placement for the town. Okay, I would assume average would be probably around 2 for each. I'm not sure. I've not actually looked anything up on Wikipedia or the official site or anything, so I'm still doing a lot of this blind. But I think right here would be great. I could, if I really wanted to, choose another map, but I'm not going to for the simple sake of whatever. Now, I could choose not to settle here. Maybe I misclicked. That's why this is here. I'm glad they actually decided to do that, because it's like, let's see what I get from a new map, instead of just immediately, alright, time to go. So, but I'm fine with here, so let's get going. Generating the world. Resources and food do not contribute to your town net worth. Nice, good to know. Alright, and now I am in the game. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to... Huh, interesting. Alright, so that's where I had my indicator. I'm actually gonna go ahead and start the town. Right... Should probably start it near the forest, but I also kind of want to... You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and start it right here. It is known as ShadowCorp. Why? Well, Shadowmanse is kind of my home, so why would I call it that? Alright. Now, obviously there is a nice fog of war. First thing to do, get some things to be gathered. Actually, wait, no. First things first, I have to designate the stockpile. Now, this is a wonderful thing that you can do, where you can just go, alright, I want to start here, max it out, and let go. Bam. Everything is gonna, that they pick up and whatnot, is gonna go straight to here. Alright, now where is Gel? Or Garf? Garfmel. Change job, you are going to be my farmer. Aww. Farmers don't have to craft anything, that's why the fact that he has a 2 does not matter one bit. I am going to be the first person as a footman. Now then, I have that. I am going to go ahead and throw Hera into the carpenter profession. Alright, now that I've got that, time to harvest first. You get to set the area, or you can actually click at the base of these and it'll automatically have them go, alright, let's go ahead and get these trees out of here, because that's where I'm planning on putting buildings. Alright, I'm not going to worry about down here because we could use some cover. Why are you all the way up there? Why am I all the way up here? Why? No, 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 no. Alright. Let's see. Move to... let's go here. Alright. Now, you might notice there's a rather annoying cliff face right here. And there's not exactly a way to get up it. Well, there's this lovely thing that I could put down called a ladder, which uses wood, but it allows me to... Ooh, Grizzled Traveler. Embarkees, praise Sid! Oh my gosh, that is awesome! Sid, spelled the same way as the Sid from Final Fantasy, is actually in this! Praise Sid! Here's something to get you started. 2 rabbit jerky. Thank goodness, because my people don't currently have any food. Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to go ahead and set up a farm. The farm is going to be the first thing in this area. Now, because those... Oh, I can actually get rid of those. Which is where this comes in handy. mine blocks. I can actually tell my guys to mine individual things. So I've just told them to mine all of that. And I'm going to go ahead and tell them to mine all of this. And all of this. And all of this. Why? Because I'm going to use it. And I'm going to take up that area with my farming. Now that that's out of the way, 11 by 11 is unfortunately the maximum you can do for each individual section. I'm going to have that as a turnip. I'm going to set another one, which he will also do, for carrot, and yet another for pumpkin. Now that I've got that going, I need to go ahead and start getting my town's worth up. So I'm going to build a carpenter. Should I build a carpenter's workbench? Yeah, I kind of have to. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and all crafting is done out of this menu. Or you can click on the people if you can find them. Or if you have their workbenches out, you can click that. Doesn't matter what you choose. You can craft from straight out of it. So I'm going to, currently it's listed here. If I didn't want it, I could just click, drag all the way down. It's crafted. Wonderful thing. Alright, so as it says, I can rotate with the comma or period keys, and I'm not really interested in rotating it, but since this is just the start of this lovely, lovely town, I'm going to go ahead and place it here, right near the storage, because then it's not far to walk to get all the materials and whatnot. Alright, so there are other things that I can do. If I really wanted to, I could custom build my own building. I don't really know that very well. I'm not going to bother with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a pre-made home. Honestly, carpenter's house. It's honestly the first thing I want to do. But instead of doing that, I'm going to build a dining hall. This way, everyone has some place to sit for eating. Everyone's going to be laying on the ground for their sleeping, but oh well. They can deal. So I'm going to build this, and I'm going to go ahead and put it like so. Now, I do have to be careful because, unfortunately, there's a slight problem with the ladders. If you build too close to the side surface here, the cliff face, the ladders will actually try and put themselves inside of it, or they will, I'm not sure which. It also has the same problem with water areas, so it's not a good idea to build right up against. Alright, so I'm going to build 3 away from that. I've got far enough. Well, I'm actually going to build further away than that. Or do I want to? Yeah, because I'll eventually move this. So I'm going to go ahead and build like... here's good enough. Alright, now if I wanted... I'm going to rename this. It's the Hodge Lodge. Alright, if I wanted to, I could actually edit the seating. So, on the inside of this, all I have to do is click on this. Or not. Oh, right, I have to click on this. And what do you know? Voila. I can actually see inside of here. So if I had other types of tables or chairs, I could actually switch it around. I don't have anything like that. Shoot, I don't even have the material. I don't even have the items required. So I'm going to go ahead and click build. Yes, I want to start building. They have a lot of wonderful, wonderful things built into this to make sure that you are absolutely sure you want to do what it is that you say you want to do. Because sometimes people make mistakes. Sometimes people make mistakes. You go, Garth, or Garf. Go, Garf, go. I keep forgetting what your name is. Oy vey. Go, Garf, go. And you too, Freya. Look at me, just patrolling. Why am I only patrolling this? Every time I look, I'm always over here. Come on. Now they're getting the materials to do that. Ooh, hey, Hera has leveled. Why did I call her Freya? Wow. My brain is on the fritz. I just got off from work. But yeah, every time they level, they gain something cool here, and they gain health. And if I look at her character sheet, it reflects it. Her health has increased, and her morale currently is decent. We're kind of lacking on food, so their morale is going to be a little low. She could change equipment. I've got these job abilities. 10,000 hours. The carpenter's mastery of this trade allows him access to recipes that expand your town's opportunities. Extended catalog. Artistic inspiration. This is a useful thing. Sometimes the work that she does will actually be even better than she originally planned. I haven't actually sat here and gone through some of this, so... Doesn't have much muscle. Every 10 muscle increases weapon damage. She doesn't need much muscle. She is fast! Nice. That explains the 138. So yeah, I honestly never actually went through here. Morale... On having no food. By the precepts of the Church of Plenty, we should at least eat once a day. On tranquility. Nothing much to do today, but enjoy life. Holy crap, she is moving up fast. Collaborative insight. Can now use other crafting materials in her work. So, I can actually do this. Let's see, in order to do this, I need bolt of leather. In order to do this, I need bolt of leather. In order to do this, I need herbs. Oh well.